All right, out here at 388 Walnut in Ashton, I am not sure if this is the property line, but you can see the fence. Well, you can see the trees, and then on the fence, there's a corner on that property. So maybe somewhere close to this, possibly. It's a corner lot. Here's a look across the street. And I don't know, 5 blocks that way is the main highway there. Probably need a new roof. Looks like it's leaking. I can't see with the snow, obviously, what the condition is, so it might be something that can be repaired. You got a big satellite dish. So old tree stump there. There's the garage, detached. So all the exterior needs to be refinished on both of these. That would take a fair amount of work. This is a good sized shop. Garage starting to lean a little bit on the wall. There is a upstairs. It's difficult to get to. You can see that there's some bird nests there, so it's not been sealed up. You got a few broken windows that have been boarded up, that type of thing. But a fair amount of space. And I think that must be an alley right there. So overall, exterior, roof, and the siding. The bathroom more than likely needs to be gutted and start over. Do some additional wiring. Has some old electrical, and you probably want to move where the oven is. So a little entry. You got a little bit of mold going right there and water damage. So again, the roof probably needs replaced, if at least repaired. So kitchen, not very big. You know, that's probably where you would put a dining table with the current setup. Down here is where you have a plug-in for the oven. So that was kind of sitting out, and a little bit of cabinet space. So again, rewiring through the basement. I might consider putting the fridge and oven on that side. I don't know where they had the fridge in the past. Maybe just on that wall right there. Kind of open to the living space. Carpet, flooring needs to be replaced throughout. Big window there. Looks like storm windows mostly all around. So 2 windows there as well. There's Robin. 1 fan in here. This is small to go upstairs. I'll show you that here in a minute. It'd be great to put some kids up there. Probably do 4 twin beds more or less. And then the basement. Note that the basement stops on this wall right here, so it's not the same size as the main level. These 2 bedrooms are decent size. 2 windows in this one. That's a water bed. It's got to be probably a queen or something. So you got a decent amount of size to make these rooms like adult rooms. Put a queen bed with nightstands on each side, and then put the kids upstairs. A lot of stuff in here. Wood floors on this one. I don't know if you can see right there is a heater vent. Trying to video, and Robin thinks it's necessary to play a drum. Bathroom. Tiles falling off, needs repair. Ceiling has water damage. Again, roof needs some help. Carpeted in the bathroom. I don't know, it doesn't feel like too many soft spots, but who knows what you would find under there. Head upstairs, and then we'll go down. So again, not very tall. You got a duct definitely coming back down. Going up's not as bad. And then, all right. So if I stand up, I hit my head in the middle of this. So not quite 6 foot, probably, maybe 5.5 feet, something like that. Electrical, you got one outlet there, one up on the ceiling. You got a light that has been damaged or something here. And you got a couple beds over there. So again, you could probably put a twin on each side of the room. Twin, and play area in between. They got buckets and stuff. That's over the bathroom, I believe, that had water damage. And we'll head downstairs. Some of these steps are cracked, so just a new board would be beneficial.
It gets wet in the summertime. It's fluorescent. You can see it. That white stuff means it's been getting wet.
And as in most of Ashton, the basements usually have some subwater that's coming in or something. A little bit of a crack there. So again, the basement doesn't go the whole size of the upstairs, or the main level I should say. Laundry setup was over here. So you have a plug dangling there to plug in, a drain for the washer. Note the electrical breakers are those round ones, so this is quite old for the electrical. I think this home was built in 1940. So, I mean, has a mix of some updates with this water heater. I didn't look close enough to make sure that that's still hooked up, but that probably needs some help getting removed. The furnace, old oil, you might consider updating that to propane. That would be a fair expense to change that out, and then probably just lease a tank or something like that. I'll go up and visit with Rob and let you hear his opinion overall. Well, what do you think, Rob?
Looks like they started there. There should be a door there. Probably try to build a bigger door so you get the furnace down there if they're going to replace that and the water heater out.
Probably just have to get a sawzall or some crazy plasma cutter and just cut the crap out, huh?
That front door is a little tight.
So he's talking about you can see the carpet when you try to open it. So if you pull that out and put some vinyl planking that's waterproof for the wintertime when people come in snowmobiling, that'd probably be the best and look the nicest. Carpet will just get dirty. So, I would suggest some sort of vinyl planking or something.
Wood floor, yeah.
What do you think about...
A lot of work. 40,000 easy. Remodel it. That's not counting the labor.
I think it is, but that's what he says. It probably would be a $30,000 deal to get a roof, probably 10 grand, bathroom, 5 grand, furnace, another 5 grand. So you're in 20, flooring, another 5 grand, 25. Paint, electrical work, another 5 grand. So 30 is pretty good number to start with. Maybe more, maybe less, but should take some money probably. I mean, you could try to see that furnace work, but oil usually has a smell. You don't know what the tank's like. You don't know how long it's going to last. Instead of putting money to get it working, you might try to just update and change it. And you were saying the shop, the wall was leaning, right? What do you think about that?
It's just probably, there's a lot of weight on that. It's like they try to fix it. It probably happened. It's probably been fixed. It probably happened. They fixed it. Probably they didn't fix it properly.
Well, what do you think about this place overall?
Structurally sound. The garage is structurally sound.
Would
Overall, it's rough.
Would you buy this place?
What's that?
Would you buy this place? And if you would, at what price?
I would probably 60,000.
So 60, you put 30 or 90. You think it'd be worth keeping remodeled at 90,000?
Yeah.
And then renting it out for possibly Airbnb. You got 2 bedrooms for adults, 1 bathroom, and upstairs for kids to play in. Rent this out for $75 a night, $100 a night, $50 a night. What do you think?
Somewhere between 75 and 100, yeah.
Definitely, if it's remodeled. I mean, we didn't even mention much about the kitchen. I mean, you could use the cabinets as they are, paint them. I didn't look under the sink yet.
Oh, you didn't include, there's no appliances, so there's another 5,000. Looks like that's all been remodeled, redone. The plumbing's been done.
So pretty basic on the cabinets. I mean, you could paint them or try to do some...
Sand them down and stain them.
Home Depot or Lowe's to change them out if you really wanted to. But yeah, appliances, we didn't factor that cost in that analysis, but again, probably a good 30 grand. Anything else you want to say, Rob?
Just a lot of remodeling. I mean, look, the paneling's all kind of bad. How much money you throw into it so you can get $100 a night? You gotta make it look nice.
And then the time that goes into it. I mean, that's
time that goes into it. Painting.
Probably. Well, winter it's hard to do a roof, so then you're in springtime, and you also.
Before you do any remodeling, yeah, you have to do the roof first.
Because you don't want anything to get ruined. So that's a springtime situation. So if you made an offer now, you wouldn't want to close until spring. You don't want the liability over the winter. All right, I'm going to end the video.